So they'll be calling you a radical. Gonna hitch a ride from Fukushima to the other side. Jetstream moves left to right. Jetstream moves left to right, kiddies. So, Fukushima, Tepco, academia. If Fukushima hasn't proved what fraud academia is, if Fukushima has not proven to you what a total fraud all media, what a fraud YouTube vloggers, I'm Dutch Sense, it's all a hoax. If it hasn't proved you, I mean, it's unbelievable, really. I mean, the coward culture that we live in. I mean, they're weak. This place is weak. We got, who knew the right, I will quote, the left hypnotized America. The philanthropist in SoCal, her grandson, when he was arrested inside there, she's like, well, I get it that the whole country is a fucking disaster and you want to fucking, do something about it, but you're going to throw away your fucking life and go to prison for years for Trump? For this? What were you trying to accomplish? I mean, you know what he represented? The same thing Obama did, the same thing Bush did, the bot years, dumb, and dumbest. So let's read from back when so everybody's like, write a book, write a book, write a book. Like Colette says, she says down there, it had to be 2 feet thick, and I am the fucking book. This is when there was still literature. This is so cool. I got this in Monterey. This was put out by the Monterey Historical Arts Association in 1962. Back when literature was real. We offer a guide, Robert Louis Stevenson, who visited in the fall of 1879, roaming over the wooded hills, the old Pacific capital, blah, blah, blah. The first published in 1880, but it remains today a masterpiece. It's my favorite book. I don't know. I like Cannery Row, too, a lot. Love that fucking book. But literature doesn't matter anymore. Well, how are you going to open this with gloves on? Gonna hitch a ride to the Fukushima other side. Gonna sail away. The Bay of Monterey has been compared no less a person than General Sherman to a bent fishhook, and the comparison, if less important, where's your glasses, than the march through Georgia, oh boy, still shows an eye of the soldier. Well, where's your glasses? Anyway, gonna hit Monterey's a cliche. California's a fucking theme park. Okay. What's the definition of religion? This is Kevin Blanche. Generational arrogance. It's the ecology, stupid. As Jeffers drifts in the sea. So somebody needs to teach academia, media, Tepco, the Nuclear Energy Crime Syndicate, the difference between the word happen and happened. We're going to start dumping water. They don't know the difference between the word of start and continue. We're on 3,960, 3,975 days today, is that right? Somewhere around there. Gonna hitch a ride. The Jetstream comes from the other side. Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. Okay. George W. Bush won the 2000 election. The United States Supreme Court is legitimate. Okay. This is what a democracy looks for. I thought this was a republic with a constitution. The Patriot Act's temporary. The three branches of government are executive, legislative, and judicial. They're not NSA, CIA, CFR. That's the sound of freedom you can hear in the background. They flew the F-35s all night, all day and all night. America's land of the free, home of the brave. When in reality, at the airports, when you come in, they're going to put up home of the enslaved, the ignorant, and proud of it. The definition of American arrogance. Ignorance with a big club. And proud of their ignorance. Gonna hit you right. The Jetstream comes from the other side. It's all coincidence, bro. The Great Pacific Genocide. So, they're going to start dumping. Okay. Fukushima killed no one. Okay. At COP26, the global oligarchs are going to say this when Bill Gates and Bezos pull up in their yachts in Scotland. What? Keynote speaker. Prince Charles introduced in Scotland. Your Royal Highness. Oh, this isn't neo-feudalism. No, this has nothing to do. Remember when the English floated up the Potomac and tried to burn down the White House? Trump and his useful idiots. Who knew that the goody two-shoe right would become the goody two-shoe left? What the right has become, who knows? But how did they do it? One by Jetstream, two by cable TV. They're going to start. They don't know the difference between the word start and continue. Happen, could happen, might happen, gonna happen. Heat bubble over the western United States. All is acute catastrophe proven. First you hypothesize knowledge. No hypothesizing allowed on Google. Well, who's that? What? America. Drunk on freaking ignorance and proud of it. Generational arrogance on Balco, on chemo. It's the ecology. Stupid Carvel's pink, it stinks. We think Obama is different than Bush. We think that Trump is different than Obama. We think this sliding with Biden is different than Trump. Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. Okay. Afghans did 9/11, threw those planes into those buildings and killed all those people. Okay. Iraq. Dick Cheney being hugged on the freaking Senate floor with his 4th heart transplant by Democrats. You think these two parties, you think a politician is going to save you. Oh my God. Selfish, arrogant, ignorant people will elect selfish, ignorant, arrogant leaders on Balco, on chemo. George Carlin on chemo, on Balco. Gonna hit you right, the Jetstream comes from the other side. We have a legit judicial. Elizabeth Holmes steals $1 billion. We might sentence you next year. Ain't gonna do nothing. Who's her mother? It was so hard to convict such a nice person. The Enron Queen, that's her mom. I believe. How did they do it? One by Jetstream, two by cable TV. The country died in 2000. When Roger Ailes, right out of House of Windsor, Foxconn News, stole the election. Fair and triangle, not my words. United States Supreme Court, well, we can't count. We just don't have enough time. How many votes does it take to be president of the United States? 6. 5 Supreme Court justices in your daddy who put him there. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Went off to Iraq to get a big old sack. Went off to Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. Boogeyman, how nice is they invented ISIS. Oh, billionaires deserve not to pay any taxes. Why don't we just go back to party like it was 1999? Set the tax rate back there with 39% on the 1% when it was a fair playing field somewhat. Let's go back to the military budget. It's 10 times what it was in 20 years. I can't figure out inflation. Why all this inflation? And Rangering. Let's see. Falsely stimulated interest rate for 20 years. Inflate your way out. What the fuck do you think's going to fucking happen? I can't figure out the fucking... Just the virus killed the starfish. I can't figure out all this where it came from. Let's see. Toxic poison in this planet to no fucking end. See no nuclear evil. Hear no nuclear evil. Speak no nuclear energy evil. The nuclear energy emperors wannabe. They have no fucking clothes. They've gone too far. They don't know the difference between could happen, might happen,